Now at 6, a police officer hurt in a crash in Mooresville. What led to the crash and the severity of the officer's injuries.
And it's been another stunner in Indiana. We're looking at more beautiful weather on the way with temperatures bouncing up and down a bit.
Plus, a popular Indy neighborhood making sure it's safe for everybody to get around. How a new tactical urbanism project is helping them get it done. We start tonight at 6 with a serious crash that injured a police officer in Mooresville. This happened near Main and Madison Streets, not far from State Road 67. We'll show you what the scene looked like just a few hours ago. The officer's blue SUV was damaged in someone's front yard. Police say the officer was responding to help with a domestic incident where a suspect was resisting arrest. They crashed on the way to that investigation. Now, we're told the officer is now conscious and alert at IU Methodist. Morgan County's crash investigation team is now looking into what caused the crash. Police up in Logansport arrested an 18-year-old and 4 juveniles accused in multiple car break-ins. The crimes happened Thursday morning. Police say they found the suspects at a park. Then, after getting a search warrant for a house, they found items stolen in the break-ins: handguns, car keys, cash, and credit cards. The 18-year-old is due in court on Monday on theft charges. The juveniles face preliminary theft charges. All right, it is 6:01. Let's get you updated on the forecast and a live look outside tonight. We've really had a sunny Saturday. Despite some of those high clouds you see here. It's really been a stellar start to the weekend.
Wonderful. It's going to continue. You get more of this. And some locations are actually enjoying a little bit of cooler air kind of sneaking in. So it's a nice mix between the sunshine and the cooler temperatures trying to move in because we have this east or a bit of a northeast wind. So there's a bit of a spread across the area. Take a look to the south and west. Greencastle, Martinsville, we're looking at 79 degrees in some of our southwestern communities. However, you look to the north and east, and we've got temperatures in the low 70s, very comfortable. Not only is that just going to bring in some cooler air, but it's also bringing in lower humidity. So this is going to be nice. It's going to set us up for a Sunday morning that's going to be a bit on the cooler side as some of that drier air continues to move in. Beautiful for the next few hours. You get a very comfortable, very nice Saturday evening out of this. Temperatures will ease out of the 70s. They'll be in the 60s after about, say, maybe 10 o'clock or so. And then in the overnight, I think we'll head down into the low to mid 50s, depending on where you are. If you're north and east of Indy, you may even get into the upper 40s during the overnight as we're expecting that drier air to really help you cool down. So a very comfortable start to our Sunday. And guess what? We're going to do it all over again for tomorrow with beautiful conditions. Temperatures in the upper 70s yet again. More of those high thin clouds. How long can we enjoy this beautiful weather? I'll show you coming up.
All right, looking forward to it. Thanks so much, Rob. We have heard a lot about tactical urbanism lately, a way for neighbors to make their roads safer while also making the area look better. Our Marina Silva spent the day in Fountain Square as they start their second project.
Well, here on English Avenue in Fountain Square, neighbors wanted their streets to be safer, so they're being a part of the solution by adding curb extenders and artwork to not only slow traffic down, but brighten the neighborhood. Distracted driving, speeding, and illegal parking have become common concerns for people who live here.
Very quick, aggressive driving.
Vince lives on English Avenue. He says instead of waiting for change, neighbors decided to be part of the solution.
I wanted to make it safer for my neighbors and my friends and people to get around and attend our events without being fearful that they're going to be injured just walking places.
Well, the Neighborhood Association organized the project after a traffic study showed drivers routinely exceeding the 30-mile-per-hour speed limit.
It's a pretty main thoroughfare, but the speed limit's 30 miles an hour. But our data says people are going as fast as, on average, 37 miles an hour, and then even we clock someone going 70.
This is Fountain Square's second tactical urbanism project in recent years. Organizers say the first produced positive results, and this latest effort cost less than $5,000 with help from a city match. A little bit more. Dozens of neighbors spent part of their Saturday painting, cleaning curbs, and installing barriers, working together toward a common goal.
I knew the community shows up, and I knew that we would have people here, but having this many people here this early was a pleasant surprise.
Organizers hope changes encourage safer driving and make the area more comfortable for pedestrians.
I want more attention brought to pedestrian safety. I want more people feeling comfortable moving through our community, and more people engaged.
For these volunteers, the project is more than paint and barriers. It's about neighbors coming together to create the kind of communities they want to live in. Reporting in Fountain Square, Marina Silva, 13 News.
This is not the first tactical urbanism project we've seen here in Indy. The Mapleton Fall Creek neighborhood had one on College Avenue back in 2024. And last August, the Chatham Arch neighborhood also started a project at 10th and Park with colorful patches you see here to help prevent pedestrian accidents.